We're going to start with the ball between our knees. Legs come out in front of us. Feet can be connected. Knees with a really nice wrapping external rotation. Starting seated, stack your head on top of your shoulders, on top of your hips. Hands are magnetizing together in front of you. Shoulders relaxed down your back. Deep breath in. And exhale, tuck your pelvis in. Slowly start to roll yourself all the way down onto your mat. Allowing one vertebrae at a time to arrive to your space. Inhale, circle it around, straighten towards your chest. Exhale, start to rise, remembering to squeeze that ball. Inhale. And exhale, we lower. So we're starting class today with some really nice, juicy spinal articulation. Allowing a little bit of flexion in the spine. While also making sure we're feeling this energy reaching out of our fingertips in opposition every single time we reach forward and lift. And then we reach back. As you're pulling yourself back, imagine like someone is standing in front of you, pulling your fingertips apart. And circle it around, we lift. And one more. And circle it all the way around. Okay, ball is gonna come behind your back, scooching yourself forward. Just roll the ball behind your back and start to lower yourself down. Legs are gonna be this time hip width distance apart, feet will not be connected, they'll be separate. Extend your arms out in front of you and just start to lower and lift into the ball. And lower and lift. So want some nice core support to start. We're just warming up through rectus abdominis, this guy right here. Transverse wrapping core set muscle. Keep exhaling here. And two more. And one more here. Beautiful. Lower yourself down around halfway here. Hands can be out in front of you. Hands can be relaxed, or option to even relax your hands down by your side here if your shoulder blades are starting to fire. We're just going to start to march our legs one at a time in this position. Key here is we're trying to take this out of the hip flexors. Really focus on your core, focus on back wrapping muscle. Arms are really not expending too much effort to stay in this position. And your leg is staying in the same shape this time. So it's a hinge at the hip flexor rather than a bend and a straighten of your leg. Do two more each side. Final one. Okay, lifting your right leg up here. We're gonna open your leg and then bring it in. And open and bring it in. So notice how as you're opening your leg out to the side, your left oblique is gonna start to fire. We're moving this energy in opposition. Exhale out, inhale in, two more. And one more. Come back through center, drop your leg and right over the other side. Exhale. And exhale. So key again, as you're opening your leg, we're trying not to compensate with the opposite side. Really trying to maintain this position through center, finding symmetry from your head all the way to your pelvis. And three more. And two. And final one, back through center. And lower your leg down. Teeny tiny pulses up and down again on the ball. Just resetting through center, finding a little bit of symmetry. And two more. Last one. Lift it all the way up. Ball can come out from behind you. Bring it to the side and extend your legs all the way out long. Starting straight here, but this time with a straight leg rather than a bend. Inhale. And exhale, slowly start to articulate yourself all the way down onto your mat. Move so slowly here. Get this really nice full body stretch. And circle your arms around and slowly start to rise. Make sure you don't throw your ball to the side. And two more through center. And I like here how my legs are squeezing together. Really allows me to engage through deeper layers of my core. And one more. Exhale, start to lift yourself all the way up. Beautiful. Grabbing onto the ball, bring it right over next to you. And slowly you'll start to make your way all the way down to the floor. Ball's gonna come behind your right leg. So in this position, we're already starting to feel a little bit of engagement behind your right leg. You'll lift your left leg up into tabletop. Your knees are symmetrical here, right above your hips. And then of course your right toes are a little bit lower than your left. Left toes, I'd say, can be a few inches higher than your knee. Arms are down by your side here, or option if your wrists are starting to bother you, if you don't want to press into the earth, hands can come right on your belly. Really allows you to engage and feel how your lower belly is working. And we're gonna start to march and march. So really nice here to notice how maybe you're getting a little bit more work in your right side. And right about now, your core is starting to fire, and we're gonna start to take it into our shoulders. Really relax your shoulder blades here. Relax your neck, relax your jaw. And keep exhaling through center. Really any parts of your body that don't need to be moving here and don't need to be working can just stay totally relaxed. And 2 more. Final one. Back through center. Resetting here, make sure your left knee is above your left hip. We're gonna move into little circles here. So if your hands were on your belly, it might be a little bit more challenging. You may want to open your arms out to the side. You're gonna circle your leg around and lift it up. And exhale, and circle. And circle. So I really like that exhale when I'm opening my leg out to the side because it allows me to engage through my core. Left oblique here is really keeping your left side in place. And of course, still feeling your heel pull towards your glutes, and switch directions. And exhale. And exhale, trying to release any gripping you might have in your hip flexor. Really make this a nice hip opening exercise. And 2 more. And final one. Beautiful, back through center. Extend your left leg up to the ceiling. Option for a little bit of an external rotation if that feels good for you here. And we're just gonna open both legs out and close. And open and close. So option to even add a little bit of footwork. I'm pointing my foot, my left foot as I'm opening it, and I'm flexing it as I'm zipping up with my legs back together. So option to relax your foot as well. Really no reason to add any movement here. It just feels good. And 2 more. And final one. Beautiful. Can lower yourself down. And reset through the body here. So we're gonna plant our right foot down on your mat. As much as possible, bring your right knee and bring your right foot in towards your body. You're gonna extend your left leg up to the ceiling, and this time, minor external rotation, arms out to the side. We're gonna move into teeny leg circles. Exhale, circle. And exhale, circle. Really just 5 in each direction. I wanna get some nice hip opening in this side. And key here, I started to notice this cues mostly for myself that my right knee is starting to splay open wide as my left leg opens. Really wanna find some stillness and switch directions in the side that isn't working. If you notice that you're starting to wiggle on the right side, maybe you even start to decrease range of motion here. And core is working. We have 2 more. And final one. Beautiful. Extend your left leg out long. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Then allow your left hip flexor to drop to your mat. Deep breath in. And exhale, find small supine twist. Can open your right arm out to the side, look over your shoulder, take an inhale. And an exhale, slowly find your way back through center. And we switch sides. So right knee is without the ball, bringing the ball behind your left. And we're gonna lift our legs up into tabletop position here. So again, setting up so that our knees are right above our hips. Make sure you're feeling this engagement behind your left side. Option is, again, for a little bit of a flexed foot too, if that helps you get into the back side of your leg. Right toes are a few inches higher than your knee, and hands can be on the belly or out to the side. I'm gonna do belly. I think I wanna tap into the core a little bit more. We're starting to march. And exhale. And exhale. So teeny tiny movements here. Your toes do not have to touch your mat. If you start to touch your mat, your low back starts to arch. Maybe even you don't touch your toes down, or you can even move into a bit of a posterior tilt. So pelvic tilt up towards the ceiling. And just breathing. Noticing how this side definitely feels spicier than the other one. 2 more. And last one. Okay, come back through center, reset, find some stillness in your right side. I'm gonna open my arms out into a V because I need a little bit more support here. And we move into circles. And exhale. And exhale. So this side is gonna be a little bit harder than the last because your core is, of course, working a lot more. Try to take this less into your hip flexor again. Start to release a little bit of gripping there. And one more. Come through center and we switch. So really just 5 in each direction. Finding the stillness in your body, really isolating this movement. And final one. Come through center. And extend your right leg up towards the ceiling. Here we can have an option for a little exterior rotation. And we move into little leg opening. Again, option for flex and a point. Get a little footwork here. But the key is we're always trying to shorten the distance between our hips and our rib tips. Really try to magnetize your core together. Zip it all the way up. And 2 more. And final one. Okay, start to lower your leg down slowly. Left foot is on the mat, right foot's gonna stay lifted. This time we do want to get you into a little external rotation. Arms into a V for some more support. And exhale, we circle. And exhale. So these circles can be as big as you need them to be for your body to feel stable, or as small. So I'm actually noticing I'm feeling a little bit unstable on the side, so I'm just gonna limit my range of motion a little bit here, make sure my left leg is not rocking and rolling. And switch through center. And it's really important we're exhaling as we're extending our leg out to the side. Really want to engage through deeper layers of your core as you start to exhale. And one more. Beautiful, leg drops down, hug your knee in towards your chest, give yourself a squeeze, deep breath in, and out. Gentle supine twist, left leg over your right. You can open through your left shoulder, look over your shoulder, take an inhale. And an exhale here. Okay, slowly come back up through center. Grabbing onto the ball. I'm gonna place the ball now underneath your hips. So lift them all the way up here. And we're setting up as if we were moving into a bridge. So feet are gonna be right under your knees, or it can be an inch or 2 in front, whatever provides you the most support here. You're gonna check in with your pelvis. If you feel like you're in an arch, the ball's a little bit too high on your body. If you feel like you're in a tuck, it's a little bit too close to your feet. So place your sacrum, your tailbone right smack in the middle here so you have the most support. You'll feel that when your body is in one straight line. So we're in a neutral spine position here. And slowly you're gonna lift one leg up at a time through tabletop position. Arms are gonna be into a V, or again, always option on your belly, but I'm gonna need the support here. And you're gonna open your legs out into a V. So my feet are about a foot higher than my knees, little nice external rotation. We're gonna start to imagine like there's a ball or a block between our knees. Feel this wrapping energy starting from inner thighs all the way to outer. And we start to lower and lift, and lower and lift. So these movements can be super tiny, always option for a hold as well, but what we don't want to happen is as you start to lower your legs down, you move into an arch in your spine. So move into an arch. You're gonna feel your core start to relax. You're gonna feel a little bit wobbly on the ball. It's really those lower abdominals here closest to your pelvic floor that are keeping you stable in this position. And 2 more. And last one. Beautiful, come through center. Close your knees this time. Starting from a squeezed power leg position, you're gonna extend your right leg out long, and then you're gonna bring it in. Exhale left, inhale in. So rather than using this as one fluid motion, so not stopping through center, we really wanna stop through center and realign the body, make sure we're finding the symmetry. It's really important when we're on this kind of unstable surface that we're finding the symmetry through center. And again, hands are totally relaxed here, but we're broadening through our chest. And 2 more each side. And final one, we're going to start to add. You're going to extend your right leg out long. You're going to lower it down a few inches and lift, and lower and lift. So just doing a few on each side here, but again, you're only going to lower your leg as far as you can so that your back doesn't arch. 3 more, so 7 each side, and 2. Final one, like you're drawing a line on the wall, back through center. Exhale, send it out, and we lower and lift, lower and lift. Really feel your right side of your body totally stable. Getting this really nice length out through the front side of your leg. 3 more. And 2. Last one. Back through center. Okay, you can hug your knees in, take a moment, a little stretch, take an inhale. Exhale, really allow your pelvis to tuck up. Feel this nice stretch in your low back on the ball. Okay, coming back into our starting position here, we're gonna start to add a lot of instability. So option to always modify and put one arm on the mat, but we're gonna start with both arms up. So again, starting in our squeezed power leg position, both arms come up over your head. As you extend through your right leg, your left arm reaches overhead, and we're gonna move really slowly here for stability, and back through center. Exhale, left leg, right arm, we switch. Inhale, center. As you're extending through your leg, really make sure that your foot stays the same height as your knee. So you're really just extending it out on a diagonal. You're not actually allowing it to drop. That will provide a lot more instability than you need. Core is keeping you nice and engaged, feeling wrapping core set muscles start to engage and keep you stable. Shoulders stay relaxed, really using as little effort as possible here to move your arms. And exhale here. We have 2 more each side we're going to add on. And final one. Okay. Starting here in this position, we're going to open through our left arm and our right knee. So really tiny movement here, moving really slowly and back through center. And then exhale, open right arm, open left leg. So notice my knee is barely opening. This is very challenging. And again, modification here is your other arm down. So left knee opens, left arm down, and then right arm opens and back through center. And we switch. So that is also modification here if you feel like you need that level of support. Now I'm forgetting what side I'm on. I think I'm on this one. And exhale through center. And exhale. We'll do 1 more each side. Just a few here to clear out with our balance, our core. Okay. Arms come down slowly, legs extend up towards the ceiling. We move into a little bit of a bicycle, really flush out through your body. Allow your hip flexors to relax. And we're going to switch directions. Remembering to breathe, catch your breath. And ultimately, let's end with left leg all the way out straight on your mat, right knee in towards your chest. And if this stretch is a little bit too intense for you, go ahead and drop the ball out from behind your back. You're hugging through your right knee, allowing your left hip to sink long. Take an inhale and an exhale. You can even allow your right elbow to come to your mat, get a little bit of a hip opening. And slowly we switch it out, right leg long and left knee in. Sometimes I like to put my hand on the leg that's straight, really allow that hip to sink into the earth. And again, option for that little bit of a hip opening here. Starting to relax through your body. And slowly come back through center. You can lift your hips all the way up here. Slowly lift your chest. We'll end with the ball behind your shoulder blades, just for a nice little stretch. Option for straight legs here, or I like a little supine butterfly. And just open your chest up over the ball. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Even start to shake your head side to side. Come back through center. And slowly, when you're ready, roll off to one side. And you can push yourself up and make your way up to seated. Okay, that is our class.